Hello, okay. I'm going to talk about how the main classes features according to change and minor features combine to form speech sounds in different language. Okay, the major class features. Change in 1973 proposed a classification of the main class features into three groups: syllabic, sonorant, and consonantal. In syllabic, we found sounds that can function as the play of syllables, such as vowels and certain consonants like M, N, and L. In the other hand, sonorants, we observe that vowels, nasal, liquids, and semivowels exhibit resonance qualities in their production, being fundamental for the musicality of speech. And in consonantal, we find sounds that experience total stop or friction in the oral cavity, including all consonants except semivowels. Now, by examining manner features, we discover how sounds are articulated and differentiated from each other. Continuous sounds involve a partial obstruction that allows for continuous airflow, encompassing vowels, vowels, liquids, and fricatives. In addition, lateral sounds involve airflow around the sides of the tongue, as in lateral approximated and lateral fricatives. Meanwhile, nasal sounds allow air to pass through the nasal cavity, present in the nasal occlusives, for example. And finally, strident sounds are characterized by high frequency noise, as in affricative and certain fricatives. Okay, cooperation and interaction. Now, how are these characteristics and features intertwined? Well, exchange classification of the main class features intertwines with the manner features to define speech sounds. For example, the consonant features can interact with the lateral features to create lateral fricative, showing the richness and complexity of the phonetics. Thank you.
Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Abigail Sailema, and I'm going to talk about laryngeal features. Laryngeal features refer to aspects of speech production involving the larynx, which houses the vocal cords. These features include voicing. This refers to whether the vocal cords are vibrating during the production of a sound. For example, in English, the Z sound in zebra is voiced while the S sound in snake is voiceless. Tenseness. Tenseness refers to the degree of tension in the vocal cords. For example, in English, the I sound in bit is tense, while the I sound in bit is lax. Nasality. Nasality involves whether air passes through the nasal cavity during speech production. For example, in English, the M sound in milk is nasal, while the B sound in bat is oral. These laryngeal features play a crucial role in distinguishing between sounds in languages and contribute to the overall quality of speech production.
Hello, good everybody. My name is Yesenia Luna, and I'm going to explain about the phonological rules. The definition is phonological rules are essential in the language communication, whether spoken or writing or reading, and also for understand it is crucial for when we teach English also. This rule control the sounds when it's changing during the allophones, or it describes how phonemes convert in allophones. So they are a mapping between levels of sound because that is the representation of phonological rule about the sounds when we talk. Deletion is one of the role of phonological rule. So a sound segment may be deleted. What this means when a sound such as stressless syllable or a break consonant is not pronounced. For example, when something goes to nothing, like the letter G in the word sign, because we don't pronounce the letter G, we say sign. Another example is his in a fast speech. He is. We don't pronounce his. In a fast speech, his. Another example is psychologist. We don't pronounce the letter B. In another examples, the initial lows, the letter K before N. For example, knife, no, or nine. Another example is handbag. We don't pronounce the letter D. We say handbag.
Good afternoon, I'm Jordi Moreira, and I'm going to talk about assimilation. Assimilation is a process by which a sound acquires characteristics similar to the sounds surrounding it, usually neighboring sounds within a word or phrase. Well, why is phonetic assimilation important? It is important because help make speech clear and more understandable by causing sound to adjust to each other within a spoken chain. This facilitates auditory perception and comprehension of the messenger by the listener. Additionally, it contributes to making speech more fluid and natural by avoiding abrupt or unnatural transitions between sounds. Phonetics assimilation plays a crucial role in the production and perception of speech, contributing to the clarity, fluency, and regularity of oral language. Dissimilation is a phenomenon by which a sound changes one of its characteristics to become less similar to another sound. Unlike assimilation, which seeks to make sounds more similar to each other, dissimilation seeks to create a great difference between sounds. A sound can change its loudness to create contrast with another. For example, in English, the letter T at the end of words can change to or letter D when the next word begins with a voice vowel.
Good afternoon, Magister. My name is Abigail Sailema, and I'm going to talk about the next phonological rules. Insertion. The first of these rules involves the addition of sounds to words under specific circumstances. For example, the English indefinite article a before a consonant initial word, it often takes on the pronunciation a, as in a book. The second one, metathesis, showcases the rearrangement of sounds or syllables within words. An example is the evolution from Old English to Modern English. In this case, the word birth metamorphosed into birth through metathesis. Finally, reduction involves the simplification or shortening of sounds, often observed in casual conversations or rapid conversations. A classic instance is the reduction of going to gonna, where unstressed vowels vanish and consonant clusters simplify. Similarly, unstressed vowels are dropped in words like photograph, leading to its casual pronunciation as a photo. In a sense, these phonological rules illuminate the dynamic nature of language, showing how sounds morph and adapt over time and across dialects. They underscore the intricate interplay between articulation, perception, and linguistic evolution, enriching our understanding of spoken communication.